Welcome into the channel, guys, and welcome to another journal update. Apologies, I have a horrible cold that I'm dealing with just now, and I also have the worst toothache known to man, which I'm taking meds for. So yeah, hopefully that clears up soon, but my voice is a bit rubbish, as you can tell. So this is our fourth update of the year, and we're not even a week into January. Like, the hype is so real for that. That's so cool. It's also our first game of the year as well. I really wanted to pick out a couple of smaller games that I knew I could complete quickly, because quick wins are very much still a thing this month. So the first game of the year is adorable indie puzzler Whisper of the House. This means we have another letter crossed off the alphabet challenge. The spread is starting to fill out. It's so exciting. We also have our first square in the genre challenge. Don't mind me here, this is just me immediately forgetting which colour to use for the genre square, like I hadn't literally just used it like 2 minutes beforehand. Also, how satisfying is this colour? Like, colouring this in. It looks so good. I don't know why. That's just a very pleasing way to colour things in. Anyway, this was another 2-day binge. For me. Like, don't you just love it at the start of the year when like the only reasonable thing to do is just sit in the house and make the most of your favourite hobbies? Like, I'd say long may it continue, but that's definitely not going to be true for the rest of the year. I was tempted to add this to our gaming challenges under unique art style, but honestly I think we can find a better entry for that one. Not that pixelated isn't like kind of niche, but I think we've seen a big resurgence of it, so there are better choices for that. This actually might be the last time that I update our calendar spread. Like, I hate it, and it's really difficult. It's really difficult to deal with. Like, I think because I'm watching and reading and playing multiple things at once, like, it's really hard to keep this constantly updated, and I'm at my wit's end with it. Because I know the second that I have a couple of things on the go, like, dislike. It does mean that I'm gonna just probably ignore it for the rest of the month. But well, I'll brainstorm some things in the background, but I don't know. I don't think I want a full page spread just dedicated to writing the month, but I need to find something else to fill the gap, so Anyway, let's talk about this game. Whisper of the House sees you move into a town, and you start work as a professional unpacker. Throughout the game, you'll unpack and decorate different houses and businesses, with every space containing secrets for you to discover. There are some darker undertones throughout the game, and the final storyline mixes an eerie atmosphere with some cool sci-fi elements. There's also a huge number of decorative items to collect, and you can use these to furnish multiple properties for yourself throughout the game. There are a bunch of side stories and different characters that you'll get to know, and there are a ton of repeatable quests that you can do in the interim, especially if you just want to make money to buy more items. It means that if you don't want to finish the main storyline, you can spend some time just furnishing and decorating your own property, and you've got a lot of freedom with what you want to do with that, so that's quite cool. I don't know whether or not I should continue stickering using double-sided sticky tape, or whether or not I like using glue sticks better for this. I think it's just finicky, right? It's finicky, which bothers me. I would rather just have it like what I would rather have is to get sticker sheet paper for this, but I don't want to go out and spend a ton of money on more paper just for this one thing. I think that's wasteful. So we'll stick with double-sided, I suppose, for now. Throughout the game, there are like some really sweet and really touching side characters that you meet. And you wouldn't actually expect that at surface level. I think that was quite a nice addition that I wasn't expecting. The quote that I picked for this entry is from a letter addressed to a mob boss who's just passed away, and in the level you're actually in the hospital clearing out their room after their passing. It's both quirky and it's sad, and I thought it captured the vibe of the game really, really well. So the quote is, "No matter where you are in the future, I will wear my sunglasses with pride at all times." This is from a member of the gang that this mob boss is the leader of, and I don't remember exactly what the gang's called, but it's something like the Sunglasses Club or something ridiculous like that. And I loved that it's, you know, it's addressed to this mob boss, and there are kind of things around the room that suggest this like really tough guy atmosphere and like this kind of crime syndicate, and yet it's just it's just cute. That's really sweet. You know what I need to invest in as well actually are stamps for my star ratings. Not that I don't mind the rough and ready feel that just drawing them gives, but I don't know, in my quest for neatness I think it would be nicer to have just stamped versions. Also because then I don't have to show that I can't draw 5 triangles. Triangles? Diamonds. I can't draw 5 diamonds in a row without them being all different shapes. So the main reason that I picked this up was because of the game Unpacking, which I played early last year and I adored it. I loved it. The premise is pretty much the same, except in Unpacking, every item had a distinct place, whereas this gave you more freedom to customize and play about with designs. I loved the art style, and I'm a total sucker for pixel games. Also, the soundtrack that accompanied it was laid back and cute, and it had some kind of funky, almost horror elements in the items that were like slightly alien in nature, which I thought was a cool curveball. The other reason I appreciated this was because of its easy achievement list. So you can get the majority of achievements by just being thorough when you hit each level, and as long as you explore every item, you'll pretty much get it. There were a couple that I needed to go back and get that were more nuanced, but it didn't take me too much time, and I was able to 100% complete, which is a big win for me. Also, there are so many achievements in this game. All in all, I think there are 90 or 89 maybe to collect, which is going to be a huge boost for our tracker at the end of the month. My big criticism of this was that there could have been more importance put on the decoration of your own properties, because as the game went on I didn't really see any point in working on the houses I had, as it didn't progress anything. I liked the collectathon nature of the game, but there wasn't any reason to 100% the item list, which was a shame. I also think that some of the side stories we were introduced to could have been continued better. Like, there were times where you would be required to follow up on jobs you completed, but I just wanted more storyline in that regard. I think the game could have easily been longer. I managed to 100% it in just over 7 hours, which isn't bad for an indie game. I guess I just really liked the concept and I wanted more. And although I thought the ending having a space theme was cool, it was a bit abrupt and it didn't really feel satisfying. In the end, I gave this a middle ground of 3 stars. It's a cute puzzler, it's a gorgeous art style, and some of the theming is really cool, but it grew stale on me and some of the ideas didn't feel completely fleshed out. It wasn't bad, but it wasn't amazing. Thanks everyone for watching today. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like, and if you've played this, let me know your thoughts. If you want to see more updates, click that subscribe button and make sure you turn your notifications on so you don't miss a single entry. Bye!